Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to class. Today we're going to work with shoulder and chest mobility. Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified when a new video is available. Let's start utilizing a strap, a yoga strap or belt, and sit with the legs together, knees and feet together, and ensure that you're keeping your lower back long and broad. So if I sit sideways, you can see here, I'm not wanting to pull the lumbar spine in and push the belly forward. Rather, I want to draw the belly up, navel up, and maintain some length and broadness to that lumbar spine as I work with my shoulder movement. If you have a loop in your strap about your shoulder width, we're going to hold on to that, making sure the tail of the strap is not going to come into your face when we raise the arms up. So have the tail of the strap on one side of you. Legs together, stretch out the arms, squeeze the elbow tips in, and roll the bicep muscles up. Inner arms roll up, collarbones broad. Inhale, raise the arms up and lift up through the sides of the chest. This area we call the armpit chest. As we exhale, let's bring the arms forward and down. Maintain the lift of the breastbone. Inhale, the arms up, drawing up from the sides of the waist. Exhale, take the arms forward and down. All the while, keep the elbows straight. Inhale, arms up, and watch that you're not digging your lumbar spine in. Can you keep the navel lifted? Exhale. Again, inhale, arms up, squeeze the elbow tips in. Bicep muscles are now facing the back wall. Exhale, arms forward and down. Let's do one more. Inhale, as you raise the arms, lift up from the sides of the waist. Armpit chest is long. Exhale, bring the arms forward and down. And release, rest the arms for a moment. Now, we can minimize that loop. So we're not using the loop, we're using the rest of the strap. Bring the strap behind your back and have an even amount, even length of strap on either sides of your chest. Then cross your straps over your shoulders like a backpack. Keep the strap up high so the strap touches the lower shoulder blades. I'll turn so you can see. Then we'll cross the strap behind the back. Lean forward so that the strap is accessible. Catch the strap with your two hands on either sides of the chest and then pull the strap down so that it encourages your shoulders to roll back and down. As you do that, take care you're not pulling the lumbar spine in. Keep the lumbar spine long and broad and look for mobility in the shoulders and the chest instead of in the lower back. Shoulder tips, the very top of the upper arm bone, roll back and draw down. And we feel the pressure of the strap here on our trapezius muscles, encouraging them to draw down. Stay broad in this lumbar kidney area. And notice the position of your head and neck. Are you thrusting your head and neck forward? Can you draw the head back so the ears are in line with your shoulders? Smooth, steady breathing. Facial muscles relaxed. And let go of the strap. We'll take the strap off. Now, again, using the full length of the strap, take the hands out quite wide, much wider than shoulder width, and you can work out the width when we come back with the arms, whether you need to take the hands wider or not. So initially take the arms up, and before we go any further, check in on the mid-body. Are you thrusting the belly forward? Are you digging the lumbar spine in? Can you draw the navel up and back towards the spine, maintain long lumbar spine, and then slowly draw the arms back. Now, as we take the hands back behind the line of the shoulders, sometimes that's when we want to push the head forward and maybe even go for arching the lower back. So can you keep your ears in the same plane as the shoulders? Draw the arms back, and here's where you might hit against stiffness across the upper chest. Maybe you need to take your hands a bit wider. We move through our range of motion all the way. We might hit the chair back. That's a good place to stop. And then we'll come back up, all the way up above the torso. And we'll go back again. So as you take the arms back, feel the chest muscles, the pectoral muscles broadening, stretching, as well as potentially the bicep muscles, the muscles on the front of the arms. And all the while we're containing the lumbar spine, containing the navel, the abdomen, containing the front ribs. Make sure you're breathing smoothly. So we can inhale as we raise the arms up and exhale as we take the arms down, back and down. Inhale, arms up, and let's release and rest the arms. For the next pose, we're going to use the wall. Stand with the right shoulder close to the wall, legs together. Legs and feet are in Uttanasana. Then reach the right hand back to the wall, palm facing the wall, and keep your left hand on the lower abdomen. Encourage that lift, pubis to navel lifting, and watch that you're not twisting to the wall. See if you can turn the chest, left chest turns away from the wall as we're encouraging the right shoulder tip to press back and down. Tailbone lengthens down. Then if you feel you can go a little further, take the arm further up, shoulder tip back and down, and watch your left chest isn't turning to the wall. Peel the left chest back away from the wall and go on lifting the navel up, descending the tailbone. Then perhaps you can go a little higher. Maybe you can reach your hand up to your shoulder height. That may require stepping out from the wall a little. Again, lift the navel up, left shoulder tip presses back, and watch, the higher you take that right arm, the more inclination there is for the right shoulder to lift. Can you keep the right shoulder pressing back and down? And lower the arm, and let's change sides. Now, take the left hand back. So we start fairly low, but keep your pelvis facing the wall in front of you rather than turning to the wall that your left hand is on. Bring your right hand onto the pelvic abdominal area, lift the pubis to navel up, lengthen your tailbone down, and resist the right chest and shoulder back away from this wall. As you're pressing the left hand to the wall, work the left shoulder tip back and down. Then if you can go a little higher, take the hand up halfway between pointing down and coming up parallel to the floor. And again, shoulder tip, left shoulder tip back and down, right shoulder tip and right chest resists away from the wall. All the while, navel lifted. We've got our hand on the lower abdomen to reassert the awareness of maintaining the pelvic abdominal lift, length in the lumbar spine. Now, if you can go further, take the hand up to your shoulder height. And as I said, when we're doing the other side, it may require you to step out from the wall a little bit so you can maintain the descent of the shoulder. Left shoulder tip back and down. And resist the right chest, right shoulder away from the wall. Keep breathing steadily. And then slowly release and step away from the wall. We'll come back to using our strap. Make the loop shoulder width apart. Then place it around the wrists, behind the back. So the strap is around the wrists, behind the back. We're going to reach the hands to the wall behind us, palms facing down. Slide the hands down, roll the shoulders back and down, and draw your tailbone down. So the hands press into the wall as you move this armpit chest area forward, not the belly, not the lumbar spine. So resist the belly, the lower ribs, back to the wall as you descend the tailbone and lift the chest up. And release, come away from the wall. Now we come back to sit on the chair. Same shoulder width strap positioned behind the back, around the wrists. Sit forward on your chair enough that you've got room for the arms behind you. We're going to flex at the hips, bring the torso forward over the thighs and take the arms, the hands, the strap away from the back body. Fold forward and down as much as you can and swing the arms up and overhead. And then come up and out of the pose. Let's try with one leg straight. Extend the right leg, press the right heel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, start to fold forward. So the left abdomen will come onto the left thigh, we fold forward. The left leg will act as a brake, preventing us from going any deeper, even if the hamstrings have that mobility. But as you fold, take the arms overhead and then slowly come up and swap your legs. Press into the left heel as you straighten the left leg. Inhale, exhale, come forward over the legs. And again, now the right side body will come onto the right thigh and that will act as a brake. But can you ask the shoulders to mobilize more? Pull the hands further away from the back body. And then slowly come back up. Bend the left leg. Now, take the feet as wide as your mat, a little wider than your hips. We're going to see if we can fold a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward at the hips. Bring the torso forward now. Perhaps you can bring it between the legs and descend the head as you take the arms over more. Keep the abdomen relaxed. Try not to clench and harden there. Facial muscles soft. Raise the head up, bring the hands back towards the chair and come to sit all the way up. Now we'll try one more expression of that type of shoulder mobility. Let's try reaching the hands over the back towards the top of the chair. Now if this is too far away from you, you can try reaching your hands over to the wall instead. Again, we have our strap around the wrists, hip width feet. If you feel stiff in the hamstrings, bend the knees, start to come into a forward fold, flexing strongly at the hips and you reach the arms overhead
Can you reach to the chair back? If the hamstrings are willing and the lower back feels at ease here, we slowly straighten the knees, reaching the hands down the chair if you have that capacity. Smooth, steady breathing. If the legs are straightening, grip the kneecaps, work the quadriceps. And slowly we come up and out of the pose.
That's it for today. Thanks for joining me. For more in-depth teaching, check out the video library on my website, heatherkitchenyoga.com.au. The link is in the description box below.